Hi, Earth people. I'm Chinghiz together with you. Today, August 2nd, 2023. And I will start from Niger, this African country and Western African country. And there was, after decades of years, democratic elections where Mohamed Bazoum was elected by Nigerian people view. They elected him, and again after a long time, there for decades no was democracy. There was authoritarian regimes, dictatorships, and this democratic elected president was ousted, as was declared by his president of guard and some part of military of Niger. He was ousted, and there even was someone was named as head of state, one of military general. And of course, this foreign action, military coup, absolutely and completely unacceptable. There, we know who behind, particular and anyway, military coup unacceptable, but particularly there we know who behind this coup. Putler, Putler Wagner of Prigozhin. And we seen this which quantity on this their list. What Wagner so much powerful, or Russia so much powerful? We seen all them how they pathetic, weak, coward in Ukraine case. There's simple thing working. Big, easy money directly to pockets. And this money Putin have thanks to NATO member countries, to Britain. Even today, they are Putin oligarchs, totally more than hundreds of billions of dollars. In London, in British offshores, Britain wide, and not only Britain. They are Germany, Italy, United States of America, and other countries. Netherlands, Austria. So, how Putin using this money? Decades of years. I call it you fully ignore, even go conspiracy together with Putin against me and my mission. This happening. And these persons who did that even today remain in comfort as nothing they did. Schroeder's, Merkel's, George W. Bush's, Theresa May's, Boris Johnson's, Berlusconi's, Austrian PM and foreign minister, and about Erdogan of Turkey, about Orban of Hungary, put their Trojan horses into NATO. For that reason, Putler in comfort take countries across Africa. United States reaction zero, zero. Starting from Obama time, zero reaction. In Trump time, even fueled. Not officially maybe, but unofficially fueled, boosted, take Africa yours, Putler, Trump said. No problem. And today, Biden administration, I not say you continue sleep. In this case, United States, when Biden in White House, maybe not. They maybe start acting. Well, continuation. This put their structure into Africa, fully continue work. And this country after country coming under put their control. Here video, if somebody dubbed, who behind them. Here tweet from Nicola Tenzer, Alan Abdo tweeting according linked to Nicola Tenzer. And Nicola Tenzer say, locals in Niger staged a protest in the capital of Niger. They fruit of Putin's destructive policy. They demand to close all foreign military bases there, and they are mainly two, United States and France military base. But they are Putler military base, as already said, and other countries also possible. Slogans in Russia style. Quote, long live Putin. Putler. This genocidal war in Europe indicted and they are arrest warrant because her crimes. And in African country, Niger, slogans, long live Putin. Long live Putin, long live Russia, away with France. Protesters also attacked the French embassy. And here video, I will show you. Watch at how many there are Russian flag. Putler, Prigozhin. And you have this. You ignore Putler, appease Putler because you very like big easy money, particular easy money. Very corrupt Western countries, leaders, EU leaders too. When this all that will stop it? Only one chance. Until we will replace this system which ruled the world by fully transparent and secure system. Until that they will act as puppet of this system which owned by Rothschild and Co. The political establishment acting this form. Look in climate crisis case, how they fighting corruption, money launderings. Zero. Even Abbasai doing. Try fool people, try mislead people, try distract people's mind. Using all tricks. So evil is evil. Evil, satanic system ruled the world. And result of that, you have genocidal war in Europe. You have other mess because, and main here, this should be climate crisis which killer of you. And you have additional this. Democracy destroying. Because big is the money. The shameful African countries' leaders who visited Moscow on the summit, which Putler host, all they who was participate on there, they shameful. Shame on you. Oh, how you can call yourself head of your country when you by your this action betraying your people? Because I believe in that your people all want truly peace. They want truly be free. They truly want finally end this imperialism, colonialism, and this very serious part of your history, all African countries, African continent. And they visited today our days Hitler, Putler. Means colonies, means imperialists. And before their eyes, he intervened Ukraine by genocidal war. And they go there and talking about they against colonialism aimed at Western countries. How this can be acceptable? Putler, by leaving this grain deal with Ukraine, and this grain deal collapse, mainly will affect poor countries and these countries of Africa and even Southeast Asia. And they visited to Putler endorsing him, backing him, her, saying some blah blah against Western countries of today. But today's neo-colonists, neo-imperialists sitting on same table, behind same table, and he using hunger treat to these poor countries people. He, Putler, doing that by leaving grain deal. They blackmail even. And these country leaders as nothing. They don't understand that. Ramaphosa, shameful head of state of South Africa, where which people of this country was fighting and oust their apartheid regime. And they're not on Ramaphosa, they're Mulema blood. Putter's money puppets. How they betraying Nelson Mandela. And other countries who are affecting because this grain put their blackmail by hunger. They praise him, he even try push Ukraine. What was that? They visit. Hey, give territory to Russia. Hey, peace good. Very corrupt. Their only money. Only money. There was Zalema, what name? Previous president. Huh? Big is the money, very corrupt, from Putler, maybe mainly. Not only there from Indian billionaires. And same in other countries, Central African Republic, any their list. So when African countries betray their own people, there's no good for them themselves to today's leaders. These people of each country will say last say. And you will see Ramaphosa's blood, other country leaders of today's who visited Putler. World criminal who committed crime against humanity, war crimes. Shame on you. I say about Niger. There ECOWAS, I remember, we together stopped it, coup in Mali. We together did that successfully, daytime. And where Mali today, Putler, Wagner, same story. Big is the money to pockets. But daytime was coup and we stand and we restore the ousted president, and there was even election against the process was some normally for Mali people was back at that. But later, big is the money come to these rebels, and officials' pockets, and there today Mali where. But in Niger we can do better than in Mali. First, we should restore Mohamed Bazoum on his in his position as head of state and president of Niger. This first and we shall do that, ECOWAS. And Western countries, I call you actively join to this process. They are small crowd, small. It's not Niger people. How this working? Also for money, but for them who participate there, for them big is the money. For today, for vodka. Huh? But Niger people in elections show their position, and this, I believe in that, is not changed. Therefore, we should press, go uh, uh, together for restore Mohamed Bazoum in his position, and this coup, who commit this coup, they should be ousted immediately. And I call Niger army, no listen to these criminals who try unconstitutional forum take power, acting against Niger people view. They elected Mohamed Bazoum, and they only can replace him in next elections if they will choose that. I say, together with you, Niger people. You know, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan country where I born, where I start my mission. And this is also a country where an authority already decades of years. One family, so-called family, means immoral without freeing family. Sodom immoral form family. This confirmed verified. Their lifestyle. Ilham Aliyev, wife, daughters, Heydar Aliyev lifestyle, immorality. Have enough confirmed verified fact of that about Heydar Aliyev. And now Heydar Aliyev Jr., Sodom Himura, this family of Ilham Aliyev. This is about who they, satanic faiths having in authority. And how they ruled Azerbaijan for decades of years. Because my existence, and again, Western countries' satanic evil decision help Ilham Aliyev because Ilham Aliyev keeping me under control. And both Putin was remain for Ilham Aliyev, but Western countries, and they continue keep Ilham Aliyev untouchable by any way, undeniable. Ilham Aliyev crimes, not only against me, this of course crime against humanity, but against Azerbaijan people, including mainly Tatar massacre, and others his crimes, crackdown on opposition. Now he creating monarchy. He lived there in constitution, on their constitution, but there was something for view. Hey, Europe, European Council, look, we have this constitution here, this writing, this writing. But this all was violated by İlham Aliyev authority. But anyway, there was some point. President of Azerbaijan can be no younger than 35 years old, should be, and remain there in Constitution. But İlham Aliyev aim in this autumn, this year, autumn, maybe September, maybe October, November, referendum for change that. Not only this already, I'm sorry, here I say no, this incorrect was info. This previous referendum, this age limit was lifted. It's already, they are free. They are not limited. Which years old can be head of state. The previous referendum, I think this was approximately, I can say, 2018 or 19. And in today's coming autumn referendum, he will put in constitution where have some position they are written can't be changed anyway. They should be on this constitution. Means republic, Azerbaijan Republic, this can't be changed. For example, and such things there. And we have Aliyev aim change that by referendum. And this obvious forum, he doing that for putting some position in by changing referendum in constitution. Even they are possible as version. Even new constitution they are possible, which will do possible create in Azerbaijan monarchy system, monarchy state. And for that, and I'm talking about absolute monarchy, as in Saudi Arabia, for example. And for that, there should be media crackdown. There can't be opposition media. There can't be opposition parties. There can't be opposition leader act as political figures. And for that reason, he passed a bill, anti-media bill, well known in Europe. Ursula von der Leyen, you're trustworthy, did that. Shame on you, corrupt persons. Ursula von der Leyen and Charles Michel. I directly mention your name and saying that through investigation will show how much big and easy money you take from İlham Aliyev, EU leaders. Previous, this start not from them. They already scam walking. This start from previous authority of EU. Juncker, Tusk. İlham Aliyev money flooded to their pockets from that time. And this scam remain work. They have will through and full investigation how much money even these persons which I mentioned take from İlham Aliyev by scams. Ursula von der Leyen, Charles Michel. The anti-media law, but anti political party law also passed it, and İlham Aliyev started implement that, rejecting some schemes, method using tricks. For anyway, no registered aimed at opposition parties. And after that, these parties should over party member can't be act politically. While this law, this already crime, yeah. It's already crime, will, by new law. And it's also not enough. You start arrest political figures, NGOs, activists, political activists, even known persons. Previously was arrested Bakhtiyar Hajiyev. Call from, it's no call, it's blah blah from United States and EU leaders and British, particularly British. I will say about that, about British, most corrupt country in the world, center of evil, corruption, undeniable, confirmed, verified. This Britain, this London. Blah blah. Please, Bakhtiyar Hajiyev, this is no good, we condemn that. Same time, and this made so important strategic partner Azerbaijan. We will increase our strategic partnership. Israel coming. EU calling trustworthy, continue call trustworthy. And this green light, oh, what this? Do more. And he's doing. Few days ago, 1 week, this was exactly in July 23rd. One of political party leader, very known and respectful man in Azerbaijan by people, and known in Western countries too, in Britain, in United States, Kubat Ibadoglu arrested. Why he arrested? He scientist, economic scientist. He first that. After that, he try act as political figure also for help Azerbaijan people. For that reason. But mainly he scientist, economist, very well known. He invited to University of United States in Britain, the School of Economy and Political in London. He was there even today, as teacher. LSE school. Arrested, and this also İlham Aliyev method. Nobody normal can't oppose İlham Aliyev authority. If opposing, they abnormal one. Second, they crook, fraud. Third, one of them, Third, they narcoman. Fourth, they Islamic religion fundamentalist. Fifth, extremist. One of these five. And therefore, they can try act against Ilham. But normal people never will, because this standard, standard method of tyrannies. But this tyranny in Europe, European Council member, European Council Parliament Assembly member. He arrested a fraud case. He made this Gubad Badolo, debil, moron. İlham Aliyev moron. This narco frees his mind, not only his authority acting, as we seeing how acting, we can say that. Gubadi Badolo make false dollars and start sale. Hey, who want dollar? One of famous economists, known economists in the world. And his activity before transparently online, this man, Gubadi Badolo. Good man, I know him, this forum. He's how he acting, his interview, in how when he using social media, his position. Not in all position I agreed with him, but main position, yes. Many position, yes. And so he arrested for that reason. Ilham Aliyev created monarchy in Azerbaijan, absolute monarchy. For that reason, he started crack down opposition parties, leaders, start for that. And he will go this way. And he's backed by mainly from British government, mainly backer of Ilham Aliyev. This have history. This start from 1993, when her father, so-called father, Heydar Aliyev, by coup, take authority. How this coup was happening? Russia militaries, they are, or was remain their influence in Azerbaijan persons. Again, there was war, Karabakh war. In wartime, their new government of Azerbaijan, backed by Azerbaijan people, People's Front Party, Abu Fazil Chibai was elected president and government. And there, in wartime, there are different persons was created financing armed groups and was fighting Karabakh war. One of them was Surat Husseinov. And he was backed by Russian militaries, Grachov, daytime defense minister of Russia. And in Azerbaijan was remained officially Russian troops leave Azerbaijan. And Azerbaijan was from Soviet time military base, but their arms, all these heavy weapons, tanks, BMP, is vehicles and others, they give to Surat Huseynov. And money was come from BP to this coup of put Haydar Aliyev in power. BP means British monarchy, Elizabeth II, directly. And coup was occurred because shameful President Elchibey, coward. People believe in him. When some treat, he put all that, give to Haydar Aliyev, call him, yes, invite him to Baku, give all power to him, and he retreat to his village in Nakhchivan. Because Haydar Aliyev said to him, hey, go, be in safe place. I will hear all with good, all with stability, silence. After that, I will call you, and you will remain, return. He said, okay, good, I go. Azerbaijan people will believe in them, People's Front. They betrayed Azerbaijan people. Particularly Abdülfaz Elçibey betrayed Azerbaijan people. And Haydar Aliyev take office. After that, he go to election. After 3 months later, and come official head of state of Azerbaijan. Because Britain, British monarchy. And during these years, there was oil agreement on BP behavior. And this enough big money from this oil, daytime, Haydar Aliyev time, 1990s, go to directly to Queen Elizabeth pocket. Today, this no change. Today, this continue. Look, 3 decades. How scam continue work. Even Ilham Aliyev increase this money quantity, pipeline to this through Prince Andrew. Who was middle man woman? Prince Andrew, who have love story together with Ilham Aliyev. This is about the immorality enough known. Jeffrey Epstein network persons. But in political sphere, this Prince Andrew, money through Prince Andrew go to Queen Elizabeth and today's Charles. Daytime was Prince Charles, but today he call it King Charles. And all governments of Britain will serve them, no matter who in authority, Conservative Party or Labour Party. Mainly Conservative Party, of course, but Labour also. John Brown or Gordon Brown was there from Labour Party. Same. This remains today. Main backer of Ilham Aliyev is Britain. British government means British monarchy. How they arrested Gubadibadoğlu? Gubadibadoğlu, together with two other persons also known in Azerbaijan, one respectful historian Jamil Hasanli, he also chair of National Council, opposition, unofficially this council, but the opposition. And also former ambassador Azerbaijan to EU, Arif Mammadov. They create some fund in London for help Azerbaijan students who won't have ability and won't be educated in foreign countries, but not have money. Also, Gubadibadoğlu as economist, analytic forum review several times, said truth about what's happening in so-called liberated territories from Armenian in Karabakh so-called war. There actually was no war, there was actually Putin Ilham Aliyev together joint military action. As a result of that, part territory should be turned to Azerbaijan, but Russian military base returning to Azerbaijan, and Nagorno-Karabakh should be under Russia, not under Azerbaijan. This agreement even today remains unchanged. So, in these territories liberated, Füzuli, Zengilan, Gubadlı, etc., how Ilham Aliyev they are acting. Means today authority. Gubadibadoğlu by fact review, they are this company who winning this tender all belong to Ilham Aliyev family, Ilham Aliyev circle, Ilham Aliyev, all Ilham Aliyev. And Ilham Aliyev shared this their $10 billion money with Erdogan companies. And Gubadibadoğlu said that too. Well, these two things mean, and this first, their fund means there can be money and they can have influence on Azerbaijan people. They will use this money. Ilham Aliyev thinking that. And this is not Ilham Aliyev's own mind. And this chance for them, because big money, maybe they will, somebody will donor who oligarch, billionaire, have enough money and will seriously give money to that fund. For that reason, Gubadibadoğlu arrested. Even there can be another indictment as FETÖ, because Erdogan, they jointly acting. With FETÖ, Erdogan acting in Turkey against FETÖ, so-called FETÖ. Actually, they are not. They are Erdogan trio, İlham Aliyev and Putin trio in Turkey. And already know should be finally obvious. Erdogan, İlham Aliyev, Putler, Trojan horse into NATO, together with Orban. And last position of Erdogan in Green Deal, which brought it by Putler, is obviously by Putler order. For restore Green Deal should be lift sanctions against Putler, against Russia. Who? Erdogan. Again, he true face coming online or several times was, but now should be finally. And even Erdogan invite Putler, who indicted and their arrest warrant by International Criminal Court. Turkey may be not member of ICC, not signing this Rome Statute, maybe, but this not excuse for Erdogan because his authority in Turkey, NATO member. But anyway, he invited Putler. They will together act, no doubt. This trio, how backed one another for still in authority. And in Azerbaijan, this one, as I say. And Gubadibadoglu also said what they truly happened in liberated territories. Who gave this info to Ilham Aliyev? This was happening in London. They created fund in London, was registered in London, but they are in start position. They should be done other things, but Gubadibadoglu immediately was arrested. Thanks to Mi-5 or Mi-6, who in the intelligence, Mi-5 or Mi-6, or they, to Rishi Sunak or to King Charles to Rishi Sunak to Ilham Aliyev, directly or by schemes. Stop now. Stop them now. They're shameful, evil. They will act. They will try to show something as they're demanding a release Gubadibadoglu. We demand blah, blah. Not be fooled. Even Gubadoglu should and shall release and believe in that by our pleasure, Ilham Aliyev will release him. But this not means what I'm saying about their long decade of years, hiddenly, secretly, strategic, very corrupt, money flood, money pipeline, strategic relationship. This will change. No, never. Not you. And men here, why this was created? Because I am. My mission. So one of two countries who openly backed Ilham Aliyev, mainly this Britain, another country, Israel, of apartheid state, and this apartheid state fascist extremist government of Netanyahu. Same, because I am, my mission, and their interests. Who behind them? Rothschild and Co., who own the system which rule the world. But what I think about concrete Israel and British, you can see many facts. Ilham Aliyev, untouchable. By EU, by Germany, by Italy, by even France, I can say, mainly British, there are Austria, there are other countries. and United States of America because Jewish lobby schemes, and this means Rothschild and Co. behind the scene by schemes. Meaning blah blah by zero action. You may commit crime, killing people, massacre, killed foreign country investigative journalist Daphne Caruana Galizia. How they back it, you have believe. Pontifex, Catholic religion leader, visited to Malta. Hey, stop that. There can't be full investigation on Daphne case because they are Ilham Aliyev. How much money Ilham Aliyev flew to Vatican Bank? Not only their restoration of Sistine Chapel mapping, by corrupt money, Pontifex. By corrupt money, you have to restore your Sistine Chapel. And you will continue to show yourself as you're not aware of that. There are Azerilandırma huge money in one episode. During 2 years, there are billions dollars flooded for by Western countries' politicians. Also nothing done. I guess me continue to do all that. Untouchable. How corrupted religious leaders. About Orthodox Russian, we know. Oligarch. About Azerbaijan religion leader, Sheikhul Islam. Oligarch. Period. Very corrupt means. But the religion leaders, how the satanic, huh? Satanic, clearly, undeniably. But Vatican leaders how acting? Why they continue back Ilham Aliyev? They can't stop that easily. No problem. But Ilham Aliyev controlled me. And this as seen as good for Vatican. Because their structure, influence. Chinghiz can destroy that by truth, by transparency. Remember Jesus. Mel Gibson movie too. Religion leaders killed him. What I say happening transparently online, undeniable. Ilham Aliyev remain untouchable because he controlled me by her banke veya brigades of high rank specialists, including police and the generals. Putler remain boss. Israel fascist authority Mossad by high-techs helping Ilham Aliyev. Same doing during the decade of years. British monarchy system is government. Another country also using for their interests. Germany, United States, Italy. Satanic, evil, system ruled the world, and how all coming transparency online. Climate crisis, how the symbolic climate crisis created by them, by the system owners. Because evil, satanic, people's life absolutely no matter for them. Today's cover photo of Chinghiz life, already you can see in public already. But I will read. Peter Kalmus, NASA climate scientist. Each minute, the fossil fuel industry exists. Each drilling permit, airplane flight, gallon of gas, fossil fuel ad, lobbyist email, takes us further into irreversible heat catastrophe, socially and physically. These floods and fires and heat waves and crop failures will keep pushing harder against the systems of our society. Insurance, real estate, infrastructure, food, water, energy, geopolitics, everything, until at some point, inevitably, the systems will break. Now here is safe. Scientist, NASA climate scientist, Peter Kalmus. But here I can add, I should. We can't wait when the system will collapse because climate crisis. There are avalanche effect coming. And this death sentence to you, humanity. After that, after avalanche effect, which will occur when you will broke 1.5 degrees Celsius. But today you have chance. Stop that, keep warming the planet at 1.5 degrees Celsius, no more. And this means 2035, no 2040 or 50. So climate crisis, killer. If you will wait, when system will collapse, and you will have chance, what? For act for stop climate crisis? Of course not. You not have this comfort. Already, you lose this comfort. They are only emergency action by Marshall Plan. Otherwise, will fail because half of measures not will helpful. Now, I already said about Ilham Aliyev, why he continued back it by those which name I mentioned. And they created exactly who behind them created climate crisis, but they as pawn. This is Rishi Sunak pawn. Undeniable. He used it by British monarchy for that reason. And he Today, when already all scientists of world alarming, hey, this death sentence, act immediately. But the Rishi Sunak, new Prime Minister of British, Europe, G7, climate crisis denial. Questions? Who they? Why did Rishi Sunak act in this forum? Well, the power, the shameful person. He think he British Prime Minister, not pound. And acting in this forum as the British system, monarchy system, means British monarchy, demand. You remain Charles when he was prince. Clonada. Prince Charles will fight climate crisis, huh? Well, look at today's Britain. Not that this King Charles for public can also continue blah blah on climate crisis behavior and will fool you as they not have power by constitution. This constitution written to you, for you, British people, not for them, not for monarchy. They remain above constitution and acting same for them. Look at this person. Sunak's new oil and gas licenses are moral and economic madness. This article in The Guardian. PM becomes dangerous radical in words of United Nations chief by backing fossil fuels incompatible with net zero goals. Why the shameful person, Sunak, doing that? Think about that. They will fool you. They will say, hey, this compared with no violating net zero goal of Britain. This obviously satanic method, same to black white to white black. Orwell method. War is peace, slavery is freedom, liberty. Acting same for. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
The era of global warming has ended. The era of global boiling has arrived. The air is unbreathable, the heat is unbearable, and the level of fossil fuel profits and climate inaction is unacceptable. According to the data released today, July has already seen the hottest 3-week period ever recorded, the 3 hottest days on record, and the highest ever ocean temperatures for this time of year. The consequences are clear and they are tragic. Children swept away by monsoon rains, families running from the flames, workers collapsing in scorching heat. Leaders must lead. No more hesitancy. No more excuses. No more waiting for the others to move first. There is simply no more time for that.
United Nations Secretary General and British, one of G7, European country, officially one of world center, business, culture, but not one of main criminal center in world. And same forum, this country prime minister acting. I say, listen, this girl, Elise Joshi, young girl, American, climate crisis fighter. Sorry. My mentor.
Excuse me? Excuse me for interrupting, but asking nicely hasn't worked out. A million young people wrote to the administration pleading not to approve a disastrous oil drilling project in Alaska, and we were ignored. So I'm here channeling the strength of my ancestors and generation. Will the administration stop approving new oil and gas projects and align with youth, science, and frontline communities from the North Slope of Alaska to Louisiana?
First of all, I appreciate your courage. And all you have to do, and I know you're speaking about a particular project, and I get that. I understand that.
You have approved multiple projects since then, and more at a faster rate than the Trump administration. We need you to act on your campaign promises.
Declare a
Please.
climate emergency.
Please respond. Please respond.
I was trying to, and I'm happy to respond. So look, this is an administration, and if you look at this president, you look at the action that he's taken. He has taken more action on climate change than any other president. He has an ambitious policy. He has. And I don't think you can deny that. I think you could agree with everything that he's put forward and he has done. And there's always more work to be done. He's going to continue to be ambitious. He's going to continue to take action. And that is something that he has promised during his campaign and will continue to do so. I'm happy to have this conversation with you outside of this speaking event at this time. But we can talk through all that he has done and all he wants to continue to do. And we can also listen to you and listen to what you have brought forth right now. But it's okay, guys. I want her to, this is.
Elise Joshi. This fresh China. Beijing, capital of China. Sophie Gabriel tweeted, quote from Climate Dad. Reading, quote, Climate Dad, his account name in Twitter. Quote, a system allowing an industry to make $3 trillion every day for the 50 years it's been knowingly killing millions. Sorry, $3 billion every day. $3 billion. Again, a system allowing an industry to make $3 billion every day for the 50 years it's been knowingly killing millions and destroying our world is a system that needs replacing. Any leader not tirelessly working to replace this broken system is complicit in the murder of billions. Very correct, I say. And so, half of measures not will work. Joe Biden. Why you not declared climate emergency officially? What you waiting? What you waiting? When will too late means will too late. You know, here not place. I call you, Joe, and not only you, others political leaders who can act and shall, should. There are other things, you know, one hand, you can wait. If something will happen, and you will exactly know this already happened, and you're acting and preventing. But climate crisis is very different. You not have this chance. You not have this tool. When this will happen, you will act and will resolve. You not have this tool. United States of America, China, this flood in Beijing, outcome of this flood, some shortly. I even yesterday see another videos from Beijing when this flood there happened. Again, no matter for dump Chinese Communist Party. It's no matter. People die, their business destroying, their home destroying. But no touch Communist Party, no touch Xi Jinping, no criticize him because, what because? China acting evil, satanic form, as other countries on climate crisis case particular. And if and they failing act and their if will seeing how they attacking me, repeating my motion, my words. For I intervening same time. How they try continue, not distract. And this online, each second. And this Ilham Aliyev. For that Ilham Aliyev, untouchable. So I continue. China, particular on climate crisis case, acting evil, satanic, and other countries too. Because system that. But additionally, in China, we know undemocratic one-party system, Communist Party system, and this also we know from Chinese history, last history, from Mao time, also from Soviet Union time, Stalinism, Brezhnevism. how brutality of this system, but this system into main system. And this all belong to this system which rule the world, including Communist Party system of China. They belong to this system which rule the world because money, system, monetary system, global financial system. For that reason, they're acting same form. They not will act, but if they not will act, finally, Beijing good, no problem, Xi Jinping. Huh? Few cars, few streets, few homes, nothing. We great nation, our billions there. We will build, we will rebuild, we will not will understand that finally. Realize that finally, put in your mind, and not Xi Jinping, Joe Biden, this about this puppet Sunak already said, and others. Not your country will destroy as now. And this in this video, this as picture will main picture of world, including United States of America, including European Union, including Britain, but including China, including Japan and other countries worldwide. Why you not understand that? Why you rejecting understand that? Because system. Simple answer. You belong to this system. You no want to do something for replace this system, for broke this system, which satanic evil. In climate crisis case, if you act as by Marshall Plan, automatically we will same time peacefully will replace this system which rule the world by fully transparent and fully secure system of finance. But until that, Bidenomics is Morgan Stanley call it. This is good to us. We back at you, Biden. System will do that. Economy will destroy. You're talking about Biden. Biden try to do good things. I continue to believe to him, but time go over. I try again, call him again, start, announce climate emergency officially and act by Marshall Plan. And plan specialists, scientists all have. And today you all resources have for implement this plan, Marshall Plan. Tomorrow you not will have United States. Tomorrow you not will have this opportunity. Today you have. Do that. I have a few words about these leaks. Pentagon leaks, one liquid, other liquid. Trump, Kushner remain untouchable. This completely, this devastating for United States national security if you not will touch Kushner, not will investigate her. And they are Eric Prince. They sell your top secret to Saudi Arabia, to Israel. They give, because Trump, this is directed by Trump, give to Putler. And these leaks, you think this, what, my English, clandestine or what? In Russia, случайный? No, случайный. Pentagon. You investigated that. There's no consider English, случайность, okay? You understand. This not this. I believe in that. These leaks happening because part of some concrete plan. Destroy America. They are Putler and they are Rothschild and Co. This one, what these leaks, starting from late 2015, when NSA electro code, means United States Electron Shield Code, was given to Putler. Well, from daytime, no one day this not was stopped. In Trump time, this was boosted, fueled. But today this continues because this collaboration between Rothschild and Co. and Putler continue. McGonigal in FBI, for understandable, I saying that. McGonigal, FBI, chief of some division, fully belong to Deripaska. And you will downplay that. McConnell did that, did another thing. And Cushion also did that, not linked to this top secret dogs case. Frank Figliuzzi tweeted, search warrant at engineer's home revealed unauthorized administrator access to communication technology across 17 Air Force bases. Exclusive. Pentagon investigate critical compromise of Air Force communications systems. And I say, why this happened? Again, I say, if you not will investigate as I call you, you will fail. This part of put restriction to America, this Trump, boss Trump, mainly there, and behind them, who backed them, including Israel extremist government of Netanyahu, Black Cube, NSO, Tim Jorge, Kanduiri, Avram Azari. Not enough. Israel remain ally. Apartheid state, ally of America, and they're destroying your country. I'm talking about that. And no first time I saying about that. They behind same cooperated with Putler. And Putler structure, all active. Therefore, such things happening and will happen further. Even can be more, even, maybe. 70 air base destroyed. Before that was another link to Pentagon. Before that, about CIA, about FBI, about NSA, about Homeland Security. How many? How Putler hackers attacked your institutions, including Treasury Department, including FinCEN, because Trump, Putler Trump, money laundering scams. And even today, this case untouchable. Putler Trump money laundering scams. Because this money go to today's senator and representatives mainly more than 90% Republican Party. Remain this money flow. And this QAP attempt, Trump indicted on Q attempt, January 6. Already you know their name, but no full name. They are in this Q attempt. Kushner also participated. In this Q attempt, Kushner also participated. About indictment, already happened yesterday. Important. Should be trial process start as soon as possible. This year, no later. Good if after a few months, no later. September, October, November. No later than December. This coup, fully coup attempt. Their Pentagon participated. Their Department of Justice participated. Their senators participated. Their Trump, all directed by Trump, and Trump, their lawyers, advisors, Giuliani, Muliani, Clark, Eastman, Missman, their names. Coup. How they try stop constitution process, after that revised by fresh electors, announced Trump as elected president, keep Trump in White House, and using Insurrection Act, using the military on street and main street across America, crack down people. I'm not talking about some South American country, another coup, or in Africa. I'm talking about America. Tom Bonnier. I understand, he tweeted, Trump fatigue. But I understand Trump fatigue, but it feels like the president and his advisors preparing to use the military to quash protests against his planning coup should be big news. Of course this, and only this, big guess. Big guess, this one, using military force. Especially when that same guy is in the midst of the somewhat credible comeback effort. He's try running for president again. And I read in some part, small one, this one, about is using military force from indictment. This is part of indictment, officially. 8-1. On the afternoon of January 3, co-conspirator 4, this Clark, was newly appointed by Trump or planning to Department of Justice, Attorney General of America. Co-conspirator 4 spoke with the Deputy White House Counsel. The previous month, the Deputy White House Counsel had informed the defendant, this man, Clark, had there is no world, there is no option in which you do not leave the White House on January 20th. Close quote. And indictment continued. Now, the same Deputy White House Counsel tried to dissuade Clark for assuming the role of acting Attorney General. The Deputy White House Counsel reiterated to co-conspirator 4, Ms. Clark, that there had not been outcome determinative fraud in the election, and that if the defendant remained in office nonetheless, there should be riots in every major city in the United States. Clark responded, well, that's why there an insurrection act. An insurrection act, authority can use military forces against protesters. And actually this was. By whom I can say Flynn brother. Planning that. They will lead this way. Crack down people by military forces. So, there are another action by acting Secretary of Department of Defense. The changing rule there was before January 6th, and this happened, I think, in December 2020. Miller ordered it, and this order changed the rule where National Guard can independently, plasma independent act, not asking in emergency, can not asking green light from Secretary of Defense. But by this order of Miller, they shall first ask Miller, means Secretary of Defense. And they are about times. They are food attacking here, Congress. For that reason, another one, they have how Trump even treated Pence, vice president, call it tweeted when insurrection was already attacked Congress, he tweeted, Pence, not have courage, he betrayed America, kill him, means that. And there was in video or their audio video, where Pence, hang him. You know, and after this tweet, even Security Service, several of them is part of this coup, and their name even not mentioned, they all clean up their phones, emails. Even Pentagon officials, even daytime Department of Justice officials, Homeland Security even, all cleaning their phones, emails. For that reason. Security Council try use that I believe that for take pains, so some good place, and under the security service on Trump, these pains under pressure can do something for their behavior. Plan was that. But Pence refused to do that, very right choice in time. But we knew there was attempt by fresh electors list was there on Senator Johnson's hand. This is a part of this coup. Therefore, this good indictment very serious, very important. Trump finally shall jail it without delay. And the Espionage Act on top secret cases should be also, of course, and will and shall jail it. All these very serious crimes against America. And all that did Trump and Sokol. And there we wait in Georgia State, when Trump very criminally acting together with Giuliani and others, Eastman and others, for overturn outcome election by using false electors. Who they? What they was planning to do? Coup. Huh? Deripaska. Ukrainska Pravda in English. Russian oligarch Deripaska sends fighters to Russian army through his company. Rusal. Huh? Treasury Department of America. Rusal untouchable, remain, or British, N plus, remain on the Deripaska. And this Deripaska additional crime. He using his company, money, influence, and sending fighters to Russian army. Another Prigozhin. But this form, recruiting Russians and sending them to Russian army. Oleg Deripaska. And all that using here, Abramovich, Friedman, Aven, Usmanov. It's about Usmanov again. All the same. By words, they will, of course, deny, they will even use some words against Putler, and this by Putler green light will happen. But secretly, they this. And about Usmanov, when Fence International Committee disclassified Olga Harlan, Ukrainian fencer, because she refused and my English, okay, with her Russian counterpart, okay. For that, she was disclassified. This is unacceptable. Why Russian fencer there participated? Russia doing part acting, intervening sovereign country, and they are he in genocidal war, undeniably genocidal war, attacking, killing civilians, targeted civilian buildings, schools, hospitals, all that. And the sportsmen can't be participating in international sports events. Can't. Period. No Russian, no Belarusian. But we know Usmanov was a long time head of this International Financial Committee. Thanks for his theft money. But this video which I see, when this person, International Financial Committee official, to him was given phone by Russian delegation, and he informed was talks, and I believe in that. I think this was Usmanov, directly or indirectly, but maybe directly, I think. After that, he disclassified Olga Harlan. How this sport entirely corrupted by Putler, Olympics, doping, you remember. And this continuation of that, because Putler's oligarchs, big is the money to pockets. Today's Chinghiz life starts from that. Our Western countries' officials corrupted by Putler. And in sport too, this Olympic Committee President Bach, Joachim Bach, corrupted person, refusing ban Russians and Belarusians from Olympic Games. On the neutrality, anyway, he tried put them in this Olympic events. At the same time, again, in Ukraine happening genocide. This should be stopped finally. Finally. I say. Bernie Sanders, Senator. Today, Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren, Senator Markey, and Senator Jeff Merkley, and I, means Bernie Sanders, and I send a letter to Attorney General Garland urging the Department of Justice to bring lawsuits against the fossil fuel industry for its long-standing campaign to mislead consumers and discredit climate science in pursuit of massive profits. This is very crucial, should be happening. I also call Garland immediately launch investigation against these companies, fossil fuel companies. I say they are undeniably, they are dogs. Decade of years, they know by in their report how they action harmed people, country, nature. I say. Vanessa Nakati tweeted, a reminder that more than 46 million people in the Horn of Africa are facing crisis levels of food insecurity due to consecutive years of climate-induced droughts, an agenda that is incompatible with the human survival is dangerous and betrayal. Here video, but unfortunately I can't play because my tablet attack it. When I try take these photos, videos from Twitter, I think this Elon Musk participate on that, but mainly is Banke, their brigades fully equipped thanks to Israel Mossad. They block these videos. I take and show you Elias Joshua video previously. I take this video to device, download to notebook. From notebook by memory card, I take to tablet, put there, and this one I use. So today this about Israel. I will next time also again said because they directly link it what happening in Israel. They are happening some form coup. Israel coming to authoritarian regime, undeniably. They already apartheid regime, but against own people, authoritarian regime of extremists, religion corrupted groups, religion, they are as gang, Smotrich, Gvir Mivir, condoms, condoms. For their interests, try, destroy their, finally, the institutions, which already not was able to stop creating apartheid regime. Even some form there was participated creation of apartheid regime in Israel, the judiciary system, but finally destroying. This means they are against own people. Also, they will authoritarian regime. And this part of the big crisis plan, as I said, Rothschild and Co. behind Netanyahu, this government, behind Israel political establishment, Rothschild and Co. And their decision, big crisis. Putler already acting, they planning take back White House in 2024. After that, United States will join by leaving NATO. And big crisis means big war will occur. There are China, there are other countries will participate for their own interests. And result of that they planning billions should die, not only killed by weapons. There are viruses. There are other tools. They will use that. We already seen them, how they even fueling climate crisis when all scientists calling alarm. Satanic, evil fates having ruled the world. And their lifestyle also matter. Sodom, Gomorrah lifestyle. Stanley Kubrick movie, some form show that, some form. But actually much more there. I say, today this Earth people, we will won. are talking about this final today's Chinghiz live words. We're much more powerful than they. They very weak if we're together, when we're together. Us should be billions on street and square same day across world. And we will win. I say, I am Chinghiz, together with you.